Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome back to your channel. This is your daily reading for Thursday, April 23rd. Keep in mind that time is fluid. This is your channel. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And if it doesn't make sense, come back at a later date and reflect on the day that you had and what the reading had said. So let's see what you have as your number being highlighted for you for the day from Spirit. And your number is 222 with I am balanced. Trust the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. All right, now this reading is actually going out the day before the 23rd. So technically, if you're watching this live or upon its premiere, it is still the 22nd. So obviously you're going to see this number if you're watching the premiere, because you're going to see this number on the date of the day. But pay attention where else you see 22, 222, license plates, billboards, social media. So there is balance coming back into your energy, back into your world. Twos also signify destined decisions. As somebody who studies numerology and like very strongly observes when they see angel numbers and stuff like that, twos will usually come your way when there is a decision that you are prompted to make that could very much change a lot of things for you. Now, twos could also be connected to people. I just want to turn that down. Hold on. I feel like this needs to be dusted. It did need to be dusted. Okay. All right. So, twos can also signify people. Some of you may be making a choice that revolves around choosing a person or choosing between people or whatever the case may be. But pay attention to decisions and people, relationships, existing connections and new connections will be highlighted when you see triple twos. So let's see what else you got going on here, Leo. We have Moon and Cancer with belonging and in a sensitive, introspective phase. So the Cancer energy coming through for you, ruled by the fourth house. This is all about really coming into a strong realization of where do I belong? Who do I belong with? What type of energies do I belong around? Where or when do I feel most at home? You know, home doesn't always have to be your actual home. You know, you can find home in a person. You can find home in a community. You can find home in a energy that revolves around something similar to, you know, feeling at home in a certain experience or dynamic. There could be a job or an opportunity for you that it feels like you truly belong there. But there is an amplification in your two cards right away, is making decisions that revolve around where, who, or what you belong to be around or doing. So let's see what angels are with you. You have healthy choices. There you go. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. I mean, we already know that you have decisions being highlighted for you because of the triple twos, and now even your angel is coming in with healthy choices. And this goes hand in hand with this Moon in Cancer as well. You know, when we make choices to put ourselves in situations where we know we're not going to feel good, or we know it's going to be an obligation, or we just know it's not fully aligned with our energy, then you're technically making an unhealthy choice. So this angel is going to help you with this decision-making process. They're going to show you what makes you feel good. They're going to show you what uplifts your energy and who uplifts your energy. And this angel will also show you what doesn't uplift your energy, what is draining your energy, whether it be people, places, and habits. This angel will really, really help and assist you make these healthy choices. Which is a great angel to get when you get triple twos, because it shows that the amplification of decisions is even more supercharged in this moment. And you also have the angel of spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. So you're going to see a boost to your finances and your wealth around this time. Some of you may figure out a way to work from home, right? Moon in Cancer, that fourth house energy of belonging and home, right? There could be metaphorical energies of home, but you know, some of you it's actually literal. But spiritual abundance coming in, there is some type of win financially. There is some type of win that connects to your wealth. Possibly even a specific investment that you made is going to pay off around this time. And in the past, you made a choice, triple twos, to invest in something. But you may be feeling like you have like, ooh, hello, everybody's come down. You may feel like you have extra around this time. This angel loves to come in when there is extra energy around you, specifically extra wealth and extra abundance. Raise promotions. This card also signifies like random windfalls of money wins. I'm not going to condone necessarily gambling, but if you do that, you could get lucky around this time. Some of you may have already gotten lucky. So let's see what your astrology blueprint is for the day here, Leo, before we get your tarot out. You have the 7th house, relationships, balance, and justice, right underneath that moon in Cancer. So it does show, with this being the clarification, that there is a strong highlight for the day of who you belong with. On a romantic level, on platonic levels, right? Are your friends fueling the type of life that you want to live? Are your relationships aligned with balance, peace, harmony, and compatibility? 7th house there ruled by Libra. You also have Virgo energy with ritualist, critical, and discerning. So the fact that Virgo is coming underneath healthy choices, your spirit guides, your passed on loved ones, your angelic team is saying whatever healthy choices you are thinking of making, make them a part of your routine. Don't just make it something, well, I do this when I feel motivated to do it. Virgo says, how can you add these healthy choices to your everyday routine? So some of you are already going through that or dealing with that, or that's definitely going to be highlighted for you. And you also have the fire element with passion, desire, and ambition right underneath spiritual abundance. So this is your key card right here. The fact that the element of fire is underneath spiritual abundance, Leo, you are a fire sign. We are completing a fire season. We have just moved out of Aries season into Taurus season. So sometimes that energy could feel a little bit more, I feel like Taurus season for Leos could feel a little bit more like bleh, if that makes sense. So this energy reminds you to keep fueling your fire. And it looks like this spiritual abundance comes directly from something that made you feel very passionate. Now, passion doesn't always have to be excitement, right? Sometimes passion is pain. But it looks like no matter what, you are alchemizing this fire. Whether it's a passion pain or if it's a passion of excitement, the energy of potential in terms of you alchemizing this fire to create more abundance for yourself. So no matter how the passion has come through, or, you know, sometimes we go through hard moments and they fuel a fire inside of us that we need. You know, I do have the consciousness chart somewhere, but should I take it out and show you that energy? Let's see how I feel throughout. But there is something going on here that, you know, and I'm not going to say it's just excitement. You ever had those moments where something just pissed you off so much that you decided to like lock in on a specific habit? You decided to say, you know what, I'm going to turn this energy and I'm going to use it for something. So it doesn't always have to be that it came from a super exciting experience. Some of you, something may have pushed the button and fueled a fire in a way that was perceived as negative, but it was needed for you to get back on track or to use this energy to your advantage. So if something has fired you up, whether in a positive way or perceivingly so negative way, this angel is really saying to you, use the fire. Use it to your advantage. So let's see, your overall energy with the tarot is the Ace of Pentacles with strengthening bonds. This is a very, very positive card to get when you get spiritual abundance. So some of you are down the road of new jobs, new opportunities for work, networking opportunities. There could also be an offer of commitment. You do have the 7th house there of relationships. You could have a platonic connection making you an offer like, hey, Leo, do you want to go do this with me? Hey, Leo, do you want to go experience this with me? You may have like a friend or a family member that is offering you an opportunity to strengthen the bond between the two of you, whether that be like a specific type of plan, maybe traveling somewhere, something along those lines. Let's see, on the Ace of Pentacles as your overall energy, you have, I mean, wow, the Ace of Cups. So double aces in the overall energy, a very rare sighting, but this actually hasn't come out that long ago. So it looks like the energy of rare experiences and like windows of opportunities is back open here for you, Leo. And I just got like a random download while I was staring at these cards, not more or less these two. If you are dealing or are dealing with a critical person in your realm, like somebody you're in a connection with, whether friend, family, or love, if you feel like this person is nitpicky, I feel like there could be something that goes on here where there's like a talk about that, where you may like sit this person down, or you two may just find yourself in conversation and you decide to say, you know what, when you say these things, it bothers me. When you criticize me in these ways, it makes me feel like this. So some of you may actually speak your emotions to somebody here. Let's see, what's coming your way, the 6 of Swords, some type of healing, some type of movement, potential travel. Your influence, Leo, is the 4 of Swords. Wow. So these two aces are just falling onto your lap. What's unexpected for the day is the Chariot. So there's a breakthrough today, because you have the 6 of Swords, which is people like, consider this a car, or like, consider the Chariot and the 6 of Swords both like transportation vehicles, right? Some of you, there could be something about a car. Get your oil changed. Maybe some of you are having enough money that you pay off a car, or you're buying a new car or something like that. But on a metaphoric level, the 6 of Swords and what's coming your way and your unexpected energy with the Chariot, it's like energy is starting to break through and move for you. And I feel like for a lot of you, some of you may feel like, wow, some of you may feel like these two aces just fell from the sky. Because there is a timing energy with this. You do have what's unexpected in the Chariot energy, and the Chariot is ruled by Cancer here. So there could be breakthroughs in the home that happen around this time. There could be breakthroughs with home energy. This type of vibration gives me, this is a random example. This may resonate to literally like one person or 0, but just for you to understand what the energy feels like. It's kind of like you're sitting on the couch, chilling at home, and somebody knocks on your door and you don't even have an idea that you want to sell your house. And somebody knocks on your door and they're like, hey, I'll give you $2 million for this house. I'm obsessed with it. And you're like, I'm not even, my house isn't even on the market. And here you are offering me all of this money. Like it kind of feels like that on a metaphoric level. Let's see, your advice is the Knight of Swords. So something is coming in hot. This breakthrough is going to happen pretty quickly. It does feel like overnight energy. And your outcome is the 5 of Cups. So there is a turnaround in an area of your life that has been causing you disappointment, which could be why this energy feels like such a big breakthrough. Because I feel like there is a dormant theme in your life, whether it's your love life, whether it's your money. Something has been feeling stagnant for you. Something has been not moving so much that you actually just stopped trying towards it. You're like, well, I'm just going to focus on myself. because it seems like my money's not moving. It seems like love isn't coming in. It seems like nothing is really happening. So I'm just going to focus on me. And a lot of the times that's usually exactly when the breakthroughs do happen. So it definitely looks like this could be somewhat surprising to you because it's hitting an area of your life that has had a lot of disappointment in it. And this area of your life, it looks like you really stopped trying. It's like almost like you gave up efforts. It's almost like this type of energy gives me, all right, I'm going to give up on love. I'm not even going to put myself out there. I'm not even going to talk to people. I'm not even going to look anybody's way because I'm tired of the constant disappointment. And then all of a sudden something comes through when you were least expecting it, but you were least expecting it because your energy wasn't putting effort into it. So it kind of feels like it just falls onto your lap. It just kind of just comes in naturally. And your overall energy is double aces. So new people, new opportunities, new paths, new offers coming your way. This combination of cards could definitely give new love coming in. Some of you could be bridging a gap in a long distance relationship as well. Where you two may not be long distance anymore. You two may be like moving in together, or if this person is long distance, it could show that there's longevity towards actually coming into physical union where you two eventually are not so far away from each other. But let's see, on the Six of Swords of what's coming your way with this movement, we have the Emperor to Temperance. Yeah. So this has taken a while. It took so long that you kind of stopped thinking about it. This leveling up energy. You know, like I said, some of you may definitely find yourself in some type of self-employment, becoming your own boss energy, finally figuring out a way to create abundance on your own. There could be that match finally coming in for you, that offer of commitment finally coming in for you. Temperance is an indication that this took time, that there were certain things that had to happen. There were certain things that had to be aligned before this occurred. Nine of Swords and the Magician. So it does look like it feels like a manifestation, but it doesn't look like it's an actively thought about manifestation for some reason. It's showing me that when you think about the lack of this in your life, it causes you stress, so you try not to think about it. So this is really hitting an area of your life that had a lot of stress and a lot of disappointment in it. Possibly even a lot of criticism with that Virgo energy. You know, this reminds me of that, I can't think of exactly who it is, but it's like a big business. It's a big company now. It's a very famous company. Is it Popeyes? It might be Popeyes. There's a story of how this person pitched their idea to like a bunch of different businesses, a bunch of different like things. And everybody said, no, 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 no. And they got like 100 no's before they finally got a yes. This is the type of energy that I'm feeling. It's like you got in 1,000 no's and then you finally received the yes. On the Four of Swords as your influence, you have the Three of Cups, you have the Empress. Wow, the Emperor and the Empress following each other again. And the King of Pentacles. Somebody may help you. You may come into contact with an individual who is your key to unlocking the no's. The key to unlocking the dormant energy. Emperor, Empress energy could be going into business with somebody. Connecting to a match. It does look like Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energies are looking for each other in the readings lately. The Emperor and Empress have been following each other since Aries season started. And not just only in your reading, so that shows me it's a collective thing, where the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are attracting or aligning to each other. So I definitely do feel like on a romantic level, you do have the 7th house here, definitely could be a leveling up of a relationship or finally connecting to somebody who you feel like is a match for you, especially if your love life has been extremely disappointing. On the Chariot with what's unexpected, there it is, the Ace of Swords, another ace, and the 9 of Cups. So this is new information that brings you wish fulfillment, as well as new communication bringing you wish fulfillment. The Ace of Swords is an energy of successfully coming out of a thought spiral where you were overthinking something. So you do have unexpected breakthroughs and wish fulfillments here for sure. And I feel like for a lot of you, it definitely could have to do with specific relationships and balance being restored. But it also looks like it has to do with self energy, you making better choices for yourself, and directly connected to some type of boost of abundance. So you may hear from something around this time that you have been waiting to hear from. Ace of Swords could be an exchange of information, a talk that occurs. Now you have triple aces in the spread. And as a reader, when I see a lot of aces come out at once, that kind of gives me like a right now energy. On the Knight of Swords, which this kind of does seem like overnight success. And I do not say that lightly. And, you know, success or happiness and like wish fulfillment and things are going to look different to everybody. On the Knight of Swords, in your advice, we have the Star. There you go. The Eight of Cups. Beautiful. And the King of Cups. So your advice is not only to expect the unexpected, but also it's like your advice is giving you this indication of enjoy what's happening to you right now. Because there is a very specific alignment occurring for you in this moment, especially with the triple twos coming through and your advice showing you to really enjoy the moment. And it looks like there is an emotional release here, probably where this Five of Cups disappointment was. Outcome with the Five of Cups, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Cups again, geez, and the Page of Pentacles, yeah. So once again, abundance, offers, love, paths for love opening up, doing something you love that makes you money. But there it is, that Two of Pentacles, the decision to get out of the mind and into the heart. Because I do feel, with the Knight of Swords being in your advice, I feel the need to tell you to not let your mind create a scenario that doesn't exist around this. You know, when good things happen, or when things that come unexpectedly or feel like a really strong breakthrough, the mind splits and the brain will say, oh my God, this is amazing that this is happening. And the other side of the brain will say, well, who knows how long this will last? Or it might even not be that good. Don't get your hopes too high. Your advice is giving you cut through that brain energy and enjoy what's happening without meeting it with fear. So this is what I have here for you, Leo, for the day. The amount of aces in this spread is astronomical. You have 4 aces. The only ace that doubled itself was the Ace of Cups. So you may find yourself emotionally feeling better on a self level and receiving some type of offers of love and emotion from, you know, if you're single, could be multiple people. If you're in a relationship, definitely could be moving forward and becoming stronger on an emotional level with you and your person. Could also be meeting family members or being around your person's family. Could also be starting a family. Could have a breakthrough in fertility, especially with the Empress here. But something is definitely manifesting in your world here. And it looks like the new path or something new is opening up here for you. And, you know, with the amount of aces you have here and the amount of different type of oracle you have, I do feel like this could be in a couple different areas of your life. It doesn't only have to be one area. So, in terms of zodiac signs in your spread, you have very strong Cancer energy. You do have Aries, you do have Taurus, you do have Libra, you have Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Virgo. So let's see, your ending oracle from the Starseed Oracle is your not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. Y'all, I can't make this up that this card came through. Look at what this card says, y'all. Especially because this area of your life that's having a breakthrough, it's showing me that there is a lot of disappointment in it, which could have been some misalignments to specific people. But the last paragraph of this card is very, very interesting. So let me tell you here. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you, right? Moon in Cancer. You just don't belong. You didn't belong with those people. But it's also filled with people that will love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside of you. You're both wasting your time and theirs and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you truly are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when you cross paths. And that's exactly probably what's happening here, because you have all of these aces of a path opening up, and you have this moon in Cancer showing you people that you do belong with, that are your people. So this is what I have here for you, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing Leos. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you do not miss a reading from this channel. And I love each and every one of you out there. I hope you have a beautiful day or night where you are at in the world. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now, Leo.